never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack. Everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy, only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
Oh boy, Friday night. Let me turn the camera. Give a good little stretch here. Oof. What did I get myself into listening today? That energy went like super high off the charts. Uh it was a good show. I listened to the whole damn thing. I'm always listening. That's one thing Doc could always depend on. He always have my ear. But damn, man, that energy went so high. It went high, and it was pretty intense, really intense. I was like, whoa, what am I hearing here? I was like, oof. That's like I had to come on and do a show. Individuals will show up, hopefully. Y'all will show up. Y'all should be getting your notifications now because I put the show for 10:45. So I don't know. StreamYard would be acting weird. So, but guys should be getting the notifications and checking out what's happening here on a Friday night on my Mind Over Your Matter. I wrote up a joint. I have a half a joint because I had to smoke a joint. That's how serious this shit got on Doc Solutions channel. Um, Damn, that shit got serious. And that was way too fast for me. You know, I'm sensitive for energy. So I felt it. I felt weird when this individual got on. I just felt weird. It was something weird. But then the flaunting was kind of got to me because I'm like, I'm as good as a lot of psychics could just let you know about me and how good I am and what I'm capable of. But I don't go around with a bragging or trying to put a badge on myself, like a badge of honor. I'm like, I do it to help people. I do it for free. It's like, yeah. But that energy went wild. It went so wild. It felt like it was like a fierce, like cat, like it was a cat fight. And like claws was like was shown. That's some shit. That's some wild shit. And you know, I can't go to sleep with that energy so high. I'm like, I wanted to get on that show. I was like, yo, give me that link. I would jump on that fucking show in a heartbeat. I was triggered. I got triggered. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was just like listening to this, and I'm like, this is a Jerry Springer moment. This used to be on my channel. Now Doc knows how it is to have individuals come sideways. It's like you have to put them in their place. It happens. It's bound to happen here again. Like it just happens. But that's one thing you always have to respect the host, no matter what. You can't go to like my days was like Johnny Carson, but you can't go to like a late night show and then just go crazy on the fucking host because you just feel like it. That's was pretty out of line. I mean, that's so far out of line that I threw up the red card, like to eject the individual out, because that's just for me to even listen to all that was enough to spark me to come on here and do a fucking show at 10:49 at night. I should be in bed. There we go. I just got the notification that I'm on, so that means everyone should be getting the notification now. Um yeah, it was just fucking weird. It got so weird so fast. I was like, I even commented. I was like, the Jerry Springer moment. Holy shit. I thought I only had that, but I see, you know, Doc just had a moment, and that was just weird, like, because it's just been happening lately, the energy, and it's like, I can't put myself up there like, oh, I'm the best and I'm the greatest and I could do this and I'm capable of that and I know about houses and where my chart is and so forth. And that's great, but you know, I don't go around like a poster childing myself and putting myself at that high regard. I mean, shit, watch my show, you'll be fucking flipping. You just be a fucking amazed. Talking about shows, shit, I've done over 430 fucking shows. So, been at this for going on my 6th year, like producing shows. So, you know, I didn't just get on YouTube and just like I put in my time and I put in hours, thousands and thousands of hours of content on this channel. So I handle my situations when that energy comes up to me and challenges me like that. I've had that energy challenge me before. And trust me, I know how to conduct myself and I know how to handle situations. So, done it many times for work. I had to resolve a lot of issues and get into fights too. I got in a big brawl. I was working at a casino down in South Florida, which was the Hard Rock Casino. I was a bike patrol officer, and dispatch will always call me for fucking fights. So, because they know that I throw myself in there, and I do. I with my bike, I come hauling ass, and then I get on one side of the pedal. I pick out the person that I want to come after, and I just jump on them like a spider monkey. No, that's nothing. My coworker, she was a big girl. So when she did it, she was like a bowling ball. She knocked all the motherfuckers down. That's my girl. She's my. She always backed me up. She's like, Rick, I got you. I got you, man. I got you. I go, I know you do. She's like, you know what's up. Yeah. Even with dudes, she used to fucking I saw her slam a dude to the ground. I was like, yo, that's my partner. That was what's up. I helped her, arrest the guy, but like she's something else, man. I love her attitude too. She has a strong positive attitude. I still talk to her from time to time. I should send her a message say, yo, boo, what's up? You're missing all my shows on YouTube, you know. She'll flip out. She'll probably come through too. She'll share some of the stories. Yeah, we had a blast. We used to catch so many people fucking too. We used to catch them doing the fluffy bumping in the cars, and the fluffy bumping in the pool, and fluffy bumping in the jacuzzi in the top, and it was just weird. And I had to go and break it up and tell them, listen, you gotta leave the property. You got like less than a certain amount of time to leave the property, or you'll be charged with trespassing and so forth. And you should kick them out for usually it's 24 hours. They just make sure just kick them out. But that's my partner. She was my partner in crime. I gotta call her. I have her number. Maybe I'll send her a message, see how she's doing. She's so funny. Let me tell you. Oh, me and her, we'd be like always cracking up because we're always joking and having a good conversation. So, you know what? I need to get in touch with her. Tomorrow, I'm going to be busy. Tomorrow, I will be with nature, um, going on a hike, and I'm very excited about it. So excited. And then Sunday, I'm going to Salem, Massachusetts. Gonna go check out a couple of stores, maybe get my other statue, the one with the shield from the last video that I did from Salem. And I might be going live from there with my new phone, so the quality is going to be so much better. And it's gonna be a cool experience, cool weekend. Like, it rained so much today here, and it rained so much up north where I'm going, that I know tomorrow that the waterfalls are going to be really intense. I am so excited. I'm so happy and excited for it. I love waterfalls. So for me, it always puts a smile on my face. I love nature. Oh, I love nature. Uh, this is going to be the perfect little getaway to rejuvenate the energy from all this hyped energy that I'm feeling and so forth. And it is what it is. It's like the energy is so strong. It's so strong. Such a challenging energy too. It's like, what happened to the respect? What happened to the courtesy of respect? Like, I couldn't go on to a show and act the way that individual did. I couldn't. I for that, you better call a fucking priest, because something got into me and I'm having an exorcist moment. Like, seriously, you call a fucking priest and you send that bitch over to my house because I'm gonna need an exorcism, because that's the only way I would turn that crazy on somebody else's channel. I couldn't do that. I couldn't. I don't. I'd rather stay fucking quiet and just, like, you know what? Yeah, I'll say my piece on my show. But, that was just weird. I always say, just respect the host. You respect the host. It's fine. But then you assaulted Lilith, and I was like, oh Lord, oh boy. I was like, I needed to light up a joint. Oh, went to the Lilith. Oh man. Woo. I have to light this up. Sorry. I really do. It was too much energy. I was not ready for that. Paula, you know how you scream sometimes, your energy? But your energy is kind of like you build up to it. So I know I'm like, oh, fuck my ears. And you give it to us, right? This one was straight up like a wildcat. And there was a lot of claws. And it was sassy. And I was like, woo, okay. Motherfucker. The energy was just wild. It got wild. I can believe what I was hearing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, and then Doc had every right to defend himself. It's his channel. Like, you're going onto his channel to try to insult him. That's like, come to my channel and insult me. We're gonna have a fucking. I'm saying right now, you're gonna sleep really tight tonight. Hey, don't do bad to me, because I have a nice big ass mirror that I sleep in front of, and that shit, everything that comes to me bounces right back to you. I don't play that shit. I was like, I was hearing all his selling points. I felt like I was in an infomercial, so I was just listening in. And the way he was just guessing he was just throwing anything up, any name, anything. It's like getting ham and just throwing it on the wall and see what sticks. Like, I don't do that. I hear the messages come to me. I don't just speak out of my ass. Like, I usually hear the frequency, which I hear it very loud back here, and it's a static sound, it's a constant sound, and I start hearing things. And then I relay what I hear. I guess that's what makes me with my capabilities, you know. Everyone has their own gifts and talents. He has his gifts and talents, but explosive attitude. Wow. That was a wow. I was taken back. I was like, what the fuck was what happened? I thought Paula would have been listening. Paula would have freaked the fuck out after hearing that. Like talking about Paula defending her friends. Shit, I think Paula, if you were there, you would probably like barked up a storm. I think you totally would have jumped on that person because that was a moment, a Paula moment, and Paula wasn't there. Fuck. And I always, you know, it was meant to be because she would have fucking freaked the fuck out. She would have freaked the fuck out. I already know Paula. Huh. Lilith would have came out through Paula's like, like, excuse me. Oh Lord. I'm like, look, I'm not a part of that. That happened over there. I'm just watching from the outside. I feel the energy, you know. It's fucked up. That was fucked up. I couldn't do that. I couldn't just listening to it fucking hype me up to come on here. That was just Seven was there too. Seven, what's up, Seven? I see you. You were there too. You were there with me. We were commenting, and I was like, "What the fuck? What happened?" That was went sideways. Like I don't know, like bread on butter. That shit went sideways like quick. The butter went right off the plate. Like what the fuck? That shit was fast. Oof. I knew something was up. I smelled it from the beginning, but I was just I was driving and I was listening to the show, so I couldn't really text. So when I got home, I guess that's when I started texting, and I wrote, "Don't text and drive." That's for everybody. Don't text and drive. Respect the road. You know, you text when you stop. Like when you turn off your car and you're done with your trip, then you can start texting. You know, there's nothing that important to be sent while driving. Nothing that you're gonna say to anyone is that important. Like the importancy is to stay focused. But I was listening to the show and I was like, this fucking show's good, okay, you know? And everyone, Lauren got on there and I'm like listening and so forth. The realist was there earlier and I was on there the whole time listening to everything. And then this moment happened. I was like, damn, a long ass show, almost something like I would do, like a long ass show. And that energy went so wild. I even commented, I was like, that energy went wild. It got hyped. It felt like a cat fight. You know when the cats they go at it and they're like they go crazy. That's what I felt like. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, Seven. What's up, Seven? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a moment. It was a moment. It was a moment. I have the show up because I know Doc tends to put everything on private. So I have that bitch right here. I could play it. I forgot what time it started though. Let me see. I don't know what time it started. Um, I don't know what time it started. Well, let me see from the text. Maybe I can find out from the text. Because I know I said something. Oh no, that's what happened. Okay, so it should be around here. I got that whole shit up in here. I could play it. So if he wants to erase it and put it in the ether, I'll have that copy. All right, get yourself to bed. Yeah, me too. Seven. I had this feeling from the beginning when the person got there, and I just felt weird about that person, and I was like, and then I just felt weird. I just felt weird. You know, I didn't want to jump onto the show. At that time I didn't want to jump in. You know, because it was just really weird, and I wanted, you know, some of these things you have to experience it from the outside in. You know, so as a spectator, you know, the number one fan, don't forget it. Well, all y'all, don't forget, I'm Doc's number one. And he'll mention that too. He'll say it. And he'll say it with pride. I'm his number one fan. So that was disrespectful to Doc. It was just uncalled for. Really uncalled for. Yeah. I mean, challenges, that's fine. I always say on my show, we could agree to disagree, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm not gonna take it to a level where how that happened, like that aggressive. Like I have zero tolerance for that, you know, and I'll kick you out of your motherfucking ass, and then you're gonna have to make a turn to the left and keep walking until you fall off the cliff. And that's it. Says uncalled for. It was just so uncalled for. Oof. Like I keep putting myself because I'm trying to put me like going on to Doc's show. And then me having the audacity to fucking curse Doc out. Like, seriously? Me and Doc? That never happens. You can bet that would never happening. Like me and Doc, yeah, right. That's my brother, man. Like I wanted to get onto the show too because my dogs were barking. I was like, well, let me give my 2 cents. You're a shitty ass fucking psychic. You need to do a lot more homework. And hear the thunder? It's a lot of thunder. We have a severe thunderstorm warning for this area. I would have said, you know, I would have said a lot. But, you know, being respectful is key, you know, mutual respect. You know, I hope everyone had a good evening. I hope Maggie is sleeping pretty good. I'm pretty sure she's in her dreams. I hope she's dreaming of flowers. She needs some flowers in her life. I love her backyard. Oh my goodness, I love that backyard. I would love to do like a barbecue in that backyard. Oh, it looks such like a cool hangout spot in that backyard. Oh, and then they have lights to hang and stuff. I was like, damn, I should bring her some lights and put them up where the big dragonfly is. Put some lights around it. That looks so pretty. Uh, Lilith got this, Paula. Lilith was insulted. Okay, I'm gonna let you know right now. I felt the energy. I felt that strong fucking energy. And when Lilith got insulted, oh, Doc got defensive and put him in his place. Doc was right in everything he did. I think he did it a little too nicely. Um, but I felt that energy from the very beginning. I felt it. Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. I felt it in the chat room. That's how crazy how I felt it. Like I was like, I don't know. You know when I come and pick people out and who I pick out as my padawas. You know, the younglings. Sometimes I get younglings. Sometimes they could be anybody. Like I come across, like if I feel the force and I feel the energy from some individuals, I bring them on here to the show. And that energy I was not bringing on to my show. No way. Just not suitable for me at all. I don't know where this person came from too. So I don't know where this person came from. And it was just it got weird. It was just weird. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a psychic. Watch. I'm gonna say 5 things and let's see what sticks. Like what? like, oh Lord. It's just funny. It's to me, it's just comical. You know, that I was like, are they really falling for this shit? Like everybody's like, I was like, wow. And I smelled that one from a mile away. Seven also smelled that one. Seven has good senses. He knows what's up. Me and Seven was on the same fucking page. There's something weird about this fucking dude. Like there's something weird about this dude. And when that explosion of energy happened, oh man, you know me, I'm sensitive, and then I'm listening to this, and this thing is building inside of me, and oh, I can't sleep like that with built energy like that. That's not gonna help me sleep. So I have to come on here and do at least a show for like an hour. You know, do an hour, talk for a bit, chill, have a good smoke. Looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be such a. If I don't have Wi-Fi, don't be mad. If the show's not on live, I'll record it and I'll post it so you guys get the best quality. I want you guys to get the best quality of what I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow. This is also a once in a lifetime type of thing that I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. For many people are not ever going to experience what I'm going to experience. And I want to put it on video so you can see it and you can take in the energy from what I'm seeing. And I'm gonna test my phone, and I hope my phone has service, and I hope I'm able to produce and show you guys like good quality. So I'll do my best. Salem is for sure. Salem is definitely going to be live. It's definitely going to be live. I'm going shopping in Salem. So I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna see what I know. I'm looking at the statue, the other statue with the shield. Um, I think it's another member of of Chelsea, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. Oh, I'll figure it out on Sunday for that. That's gonna be interesting. I'm so excited. I'm like a kid again. I feel like a kid again. Kid energy, especially going somewhere exciting with nature. Uh, that's how the Indians used to charge up. They used to charge up by going to the falls and listen to the water and bathing inside the waters. Like those waters have like their energy is so strong, especially around like streams and waterfalls. A lot of energy, a lot of memories in those waters. Sacred. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna wake up at 6 in the morning, shower, get myself ready, be out of here, be out on the road no later than 6:45, 7 in the morning. Start the 4 hour drive. Take a few breaks along the way, stretch the legs and the back and my neck, and gonna chuck along and have a great time. And looking forward to the hike. My ankle's doing great, and this hike is gonna prove it. I was like, I told you it was minor. And if it would have been severe, I probably wouldn't have been able to go on this trip because it would have been too severe for me to, if it was severe. But it was so mild. It was a mild sprain. It fucked with me for like 2 days. Like right when I got the COVID shit from Canada. And that's what I'm saying. I got it from Canada. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Ain't that some South Park shit? Blame Canada. This is Canada gave me a gift, and Niagara Falls on the American side gave me a I can't believe I twisted my ankle. He gave me a fucking sprain, a mild sprain, but it hurt so much walking to the hotel room. I was so much pain. I was okay. I had water and stuff for it, but I was just over it that day because I was gonna go over to the Canadian side. When I had signed off, I mentioned I was gonna go to the Canadian side, but then I sprained my ankle, and I got messed up, and my ankle, poor ankle. That walk was a bitch, but it was kind of cool. It was nice looking around the food trucks and so forth. I wasn't hungry. I was such pain. I was like, I want to just get to the hotel room. It was just a couple of blocks away. Literally, it was about 3 blocks away. And those 3 blocks felt like 3 miles. And very interesting, weird individuals around there. A lot of tourists, you could tell, and then they run on tourist money, but it's okay. It was really good. I can't wait to go back again. I want to go back in the wintertime. I so want to go back in the wintertime. It's I don't want to get snowed in or anything like that. I just want to be able to be there after, like a week after a snowstorm, I guess, while the roads are all cleared and parkings are cleared, and then I could go walk around there and check out Niagara Falls in the winter. I know it's beautiful, especially after a snowstorm. It's like what's crazy is the lake effect. That's the crazy part. I want to see Niagara Falls like deep winter. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to this year. I don't know. That's pretty cold, but Hey, anything can happen. I don't have nothing scheduled for January or for December. So the possibilities are endless. It could happen. Let me check out the chat here. Yeah, that's somebody came and talk allusion to the some sort of attack. Yeah. You're right. Not really here. You're right. It went sideways on him. And it was just I have it. I have it. I don't know if I should play it. Should I play it? If you're in the chat room, if you want me to play it, let me know. Like I could play it until it gets to that crazy part. Yeah, let me know. Let me know in the chat room. There's not many people here. There's only one person. So one person's going to decide whether we're going to watch this or not. Because I know Doc is going to make it private. I am here chilling. I'm chilling here. Me too. I'm chilling. I'm having a good night, by the way. I got a smile on my face. Nobody's going to ruin me and my energy. I'll sleep good tonight. So it's just you. Yeah, it's me tonight. It's just me. It's just me. Lonely. But it's okay. There's those that are going to bed, those that are tired, those that are getting out of work soon. I mean, I think Seven is going to be getting out of work soon. I know Termier is sleeping. He needs to get his rest. It is what it is. I'm here chilling. It's still up on his channel. I'm not sure. I'm afraid to check because if I check and then it goes private, then I can't see it. So I could put it. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna put it because that shit blew my eardrums. I was here listening to it. I'm already off. It's still up on his channel. It's still up in his channel. Okay, because I got it here. Don't get it twisted. I got it here. So let's see.
No, but if I can get you like on the phone or whatever, and then I'd record you with this thing live, and then it would be cool. But yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have like a cell phone.
remember because
Do you have like a Facebook?
I have a Facebook fan page, so
Okay, can you have call?
Okay, this person is very highly of himself. He thinks very highly of himself. And let me put the link out to the show. Because those other people that was there watching. Seven was watching. Seven could put his 2 cents too. Because he was there. He was there. I was there with him. I saw Seven. I was like, and then like that shit went crazy. I know Seven was like, what the fuck? That shit was just, it got weird. It got so weird. I need to get a bottle of water. Let me get a bottle of water. Seven, I'm gonna bring you in a second. Water. You gotta drink water. Drink plenty of water, please. It's good for you. Drink all the memories from my ancient. Yo, what's up?
What's up, Rick?
How you doing?
Doing good.
Here, man, breaking down that wild energy attack.
Just recuperating from work, having a smoke.
Yeah, You heard that, right? You heard that on Doc's show.
Oh yeah, I was there with you the whole time.
We were both there. We were both listening. I was like, I was like more joking about it because I was like, this shit feels like the Jerry Springer show.
Yeah,
This shit just went. This shit went Jerry. I was like, oh no, I'm holding on to my look. Even the ambulance, like, I'm like holding on to my seat here. It's like, oh shit, this shit's gonna get nuts. It sure did. I knew it was gonna happen.
yeah, they were being like unnecessarily rude, like
Yeah,
very
but at the end
early
of the
on.
day, you gotta respect the host. You know, you gotta come in like and when I go to your channel 7, I don't go in there and then start becoming like a dictator and then just push my narrative and like push you to the corner. I'm like, don't push baby to the fucking corner. That's one thing you don't do. You know,
Well,
it's
that's something to me like it's a sign of being secure in what you believe in. Is like, I mean, I open my live streams up and it's just like I let whatever on there. I let people say whatever they want, pretty much. Um,
mhm.
and I don't. It doesn't really bother me if people saying stuff that I don't agree with. It's like I'm secure in what I believe. It's not. I'm
Let's see.
unshakable in that.
Let's see if we can hear this.
I don't fear them, but I also don't trust them.
Yeah. As long as I'm in the body, I don't have to have anything to worry about because, like, I'm in this realm and it's safer when you get out of the body because you can be kidnapped or who the fuck knows. And then you call out to Jesus all you want. Sometimes he'll come, sometimes he doesn't. So that's the thing. We're mostly all alone, just on our own with our own little light of bullshit until good Samaritans come around and might help. Like, if we all come together as light beings, it helps get rid of the opposite light. And then we'll back to going normal and life goes on of bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, are you at all new to Doc's channel or Twilight?
What,
Or
to
have
this guy's channel?
you known him for a while?
I think I've only been on here and been noticed like 4 times on here, but I still watch his stuff. Yeah.
Uh, I want to
Okay.
fight for the light all the time, but I also don't want to like take half the world and demonize them because they're of a darker nature. There's
Of
so many
course.
shades of
That's
gray.
okay to say. We want to include everybody and want everyone to be good. You know what I mean? Benefit.
Who told you that demons were evil?
This is
Well,
where it
evil is
starts.
evil.
The same church who destroys everything that they touch,
Power
especially children.
can destroy things, but power can be destroying, and it could be creating or something. It's whatever.
Pagan gods and goddesses were turned into demons because the church feared the power
We're
that
Why would
entering.
you do
have
that?
if they were able to tap into their ancestors, into the power that their ancestors, the gods of their ancestors.
Entering turbulent waters.
I've worked with the dark goddess for over 5 years,
What do they look like? What do they do? What do they say to you?
and
How do
it's
you
been
have it?
no.
This is where the
I'm
this
not
is the
talking. I'm talking
disrespect.
about I've changed my life in reality.
I'm not
In
count
the
So
how
five
many times you
senses.
disrespect it.
made your life be awesome, even if you read something and it's really connected to you, thinking that that was having them help you.
I've
True.
transformed myself and my surroundings completely.
What does that mean? What did you transform? You redecorated your house? You got a new
What-
place?
What
Three.
didn't
That's
I
the third
transform? Really?
disrespect.
Take a shower and you feel transformed too.
No.
No
Like
disrespect for
sometimes.
Just because you fear doesn't
I don't
mean
fear
that,
fear.
well,
I don't
clearly there's some
disrespect.
kind of resistance. Because I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience, not from
What's that?
theories.
What is the
Okay. So I'm
confrontation?
telling you that there's no question in my mind. I've had many experiences.
What were they? I don't understand.
Well, it would take a while.
Yeah, I
That I
know.
don't have right
Tell-
now.
these
But I'd be
testimonies,
more than happy to get into another time.
little by little,
Um,
one by one, it's okay.
But
Really good story. I have some
it's
stories.
Hey,
yeah,
that's a
I
disrespect
wouldn't be
right
so
there.
quick to trust angels. I'm more concerned with them.
Well, I wouldn't trust anything. As long as I'm seeing something, I'm going to communicate with it, regardless.
Well,
I can pick and choose what I see.
I have aphantasia. Okay, so I don't
They work
visualize like most people do. So my experiences with the spirits have been very direct, very 3D, very in my face, and very subtle. Okay, I've had encounters with people. I've had circumstances and opportunities, and
What do they look like? What
that
was like
just
one story?
open up, like it, like I said, it was a total transmutation.
Well, I
I don't
sometimes
think
think that sometimes
It's
God,
not a theory. It's not
God,
something I read about. It's something that I've walked.
are you sure you
like
actually met the darkest of demons? Because you might very well be working with beings that aren't even demons
Says
at
someone
all.
who doesn't work with them.
I do work with
That's
them.
my.
That's
That's
why I
my,
said to call something a demon is like something
look.
you have to take
We can agree to disagree, okay? But
did
when
they
you
say
start
they're
telling
demons or
me
assume they
that
are?
you know better than I do when you have no experience, that's when I stop listening.
I have a shit ton of experience with demons. And that's why I said I can't serve the light
Oh,
because I can't demonize all these beings that don't deserve it. But like I
you,
think calling them demons is just like a word that we're throwing around too lightly.
it's a word that was given to you by the church, the
Well,
same
wait,
people who want to control everything and
like
everyone.
I like a story I could tell you. Like I was a deposit center. I donated 50 times every time I do figurines or whatever. One of the times I saw this chick. She had long brown hair, brown eyes, and she was heavyweight.
What was that?
I'm not talking about having talks with them. I'm talking about deep interaction and immersion in their current.
Yeah, I
I was
know.
about
There's
to
a
joke
huge
like
difference
I
between
wouldn't
being the
even
path
share it if I
and
haven't.
having
done that.
conversations.
And what could it be if it's not a conversation or just
Nobody and nothing can take away from that. So, as I said, unless you walk the path, you have nothing to say. Just like I'm not going to tell anybody that the experiences they've
You're
had.
saying that you're having this thing that you had, but you don't.
I'm saying that I don't tell people their
Solid
experiences
word.
are invalid. And so I don't expect someone to tell me mine are, especially when I've walked
I
it.
wasn't saying it's invalid, just saying the word demon doesn't feel accurate for what you talk about. The way you talk about these energies, they don't sound like demons to me, what you work with.
Well, what did I say? Demons are ancient gods and goddesses that were demonized.
Well, you
Well,
might
I
be
don't
working with
know
their
how
original forms.
gods and goddesses. They're just in a storybook that you read, and now you talk to them, or did you see them before you even read about them? I don't have to read about nothing. What I've seen, I just
That's
want to
the
know, like, how do
challenge.
you know what you
I'm
know?
a practitioner. I don't read. I
Okay,
don't talk.
like I'm an indigo sea witch retard, and that could be nothing to
That's
nobody. 'Cause That'd
another.
be so
It's a
stupid
retard.
just to say I'm
Okay,
indigo.
yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like
I could just pretend I'm.
Okay, you saw how
At
he
that,
came to try.
at that point, like all bets off. They deserve
Yeah,
whatever they got after that.
I mean to use that word. That it's just I don't use that word. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
offensive. You know, it's I would go say fuck you, then call you a retard. Like just because it's not cool. And for me, it's not cool. But then when I heard that word, and then the sassiness, and then the attack, so it was just coming out, and then I'm picking up the energy, and I'm flowing like I'm seeing everything happening, and it's just fucking ridiculous. I'm actually gonna check my sugar while I'm at it because this is where it gets hyped, and this is I stopped it right before it starts getting higher because this shit gets crazy. Okay. I just stopped it for our insanity, you know? Give our minds a preparation for this.
Right.
Because that shit hyped me up. I got hyped up. And I was listening to the show. That's why sometimes I hate listening to watching people's shows. That's why I don't watch people's shows, because
Right.
you think that it's gonna be like you got like the Partridge Family. No, it turns out to fucking be the Jerry Springer family. And it's like it gets crazy. It's like, holy shit. I'm like looking for Hulk Hogan and shit. I'm like, dude, where are you, brother? We need you. You know, like, yo, Rick. Yeah, I couldn't come out there today, but you got this. I know you got it. I go, no, I know I got it, but fuck, man, this is fucking crazy. That was nuts.
I can feel it when I watch live streams, but I've got pretty good at switching it off, like in myself,
Hmm.
so I don't react to it.
You know, it's crazy, man. It is. The world is it's unique. You know, and then the pride they had. You know, it was cool because they had pride and what they liked and what they're capable of. But I felt like it was just like selling it. I'm like, I don't do that. I don't sell myself. I go fucking watch a video, I guess. You know, it's a lot of videos. He's just starting his channel. He's starting his stuff. So it's like you sent in a guppy and we're like fucking groupers. And we're hungry. And you just put a guppy out? Yo, I'm gonna eat them.
What's weird to me is they said they've been on the live stream 4 different times, and they've watched other of his videos. Like, how dense do you got to be to go on there and start talking about demons like a Christian thinks of it?
Hmm.
Like 5 minutes, 5 minutes of any one of Doc's videos, and you should know that's not
Literally. I just took some
the
blood.
thanks for that.
I do my blood.
Just like
I think I
literally
gotta get.
no awareness.
Ooh, who wanna guess my number? I'll let you guess my number.
I have no idea like what range blood's supposed to be.
I do blood rituals, so my wand has my blood on it. I don't
500.
I don't give away my blood. I give it to my wand.
Right.
It's all negative. Very magical blood. Yeah, my number. I'll tell you my number. 127.
Yeah, I have no idea what my blood type is.
You need to find out. You need to just go when you go to do your blood work. That's what you got to do. When you do your blood work, tell them that you would like to know your blood type, and they'll tell you. They get the whole information. When you go and when you do your physical, because I hope you do your physical.
I don't go to the doctor.
Oh Lord,
uh,
we gotta check your bones, man. Check you, make sure you're okay. Found out today, our friend of ours, she got ended up.
Chinese medicine, and you don't got to go to the doctor.
Yeah, my friend's mother, she went to the doctor and did a mammogram on her, and then they took some X-rays and stuff, and then they found a quarter size lump in her breast. So most likely breast cancer. So they're gonna do a biopsy on her and then see where they're at. So that I found out today. I was like, great. But gonna enjoy tomorrow. But let's continue. I want to hear the blow up. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
And go see which. That's some bullshit right there.
You can pretend all you want. I have nothing to pretend. I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to convince.
What the experience really is, like the story about.
I'm saying that I don't need to explain myself to anybody.
You don't have to. Why?
I can,
free
if there's
my
respect.
testimony.
But with someone is too afraid of their own shadows,
Their shadow.
okay,
Shadow
that's
people
not my problem.
And then I say what I see.
Okay,
So
well,
those things
what do you see then?
I don't know about you. I'm just listening to you. We're like,
what do you see?
Okay, I don't know. Do you have a brother?
No.
Yes or no? Okay, I don't know.
What do you see?
I'm just trying to see if I can see something. Can you say what you can see through me or not?
I'm a practitioner.
Okay, let's practice. We're practicing. Just like I was practicing with her. I got a few hits, and then it wasn't.
I don't operate in that way. I just told you I have aphantasia.
I don't know authentication. It means why do I?
It means I'm not able to visualize like most people do.
And what do you do with what you do with what you think you're doing? I don't know what that would be.
I don't think I'm doing anything. I do it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a path.
A path.
It's a
Like
path. I do things. Things happen in my life. Things change
in your life.
I cause change to occur in conformity with will. I am a magician.
So you're
I
a
am a
manipulative
witch.
person, and you get people to do things, and you get like the objects to do things or something.
Huh?
He is so rude.
I don't know. I'm trying to ask what does that even mean? Give me an example.
I'm telling you.
No, you're not. You're just telling me.
Will.
You're saying something, and it's just a bunch of talk. It doesn't get me.
No, it isn't a bunch of talk. It's only a bunch of talk
What-
if you're not listening.
Okay, so I have to listen to something that's like invisible. That's I'm supposed to figure out.
So what are you talking about that I can see?
I don't know what you can see.
What are you talking about that I can see?
You're
This is like
saying
a
that
constant
you.
battle between right and
What are
wrong.
you talking about that I can see?
It's ironic. It's ironic.
You're putting your own foot in your mouth now.
Okay, I'm just asking you, what the hell is it that you?
Well, you don't want to know.
Like, give me an example of what you're trying to talk about. That what you do or something that's supposed to be, whatever, spiritual or something.
You've already made your assumptions. I'm not here to convince you.
I'm asking you a question of what the fuck you're talking about because it makes no sense. It's just talk.
It makes no sense because you don't want to understand it.
You tell me you don't want to tell me either, so I can't ever get around that.
No, I said that it's a lot to get into right now. That it would
Well,
be
you get into
better
it. Get into one little thing. Example.
to get
Like you
into.
said the 3D, blah blah blah.
Why don't you watch some of my videos? There are plenty.
Yeah, I mean, it started getting a little hype there. You can feel like you can hear it in the voice, and then I'm hearing Doc, and I'm hearing his voice. I'm like, oh man, let's go. 1 second.
Plenty of them that I go into great
There's a bunch of
detail.
book stories, so I don't really know. I've never seen any evidence. There's a lot of videos. I don't know which one you want me to see that would make sense to me about this
I have
question.
333 of them. I've been a practitioner for 10 years now. White and black, white and black, light and dark.
You're practicing knowledge. You're practicing. I mean, you're reading books.
Magic.
You're practicing something.
Witchcraft.
Magic. Witchcraft. So, what are you doing with that? What is the example of something magic that you did or doing?
Oh boy. Do you know what magic is?
You already know
I don't
Dr.
fucking
Noid.
think it's anything. It's just a bunch of decoration to me.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You've already made your choice.
pretty
You've already
fairy
made up your
stuff.
mind before, so you don't really want an answer. You've already chosen the
But they're
answer.
in somebody else's books. Or they're just
Yes.
manipulating people to make them do what you want because
It's real
maybe
experience. It's nothing you can find in a book.
okay, it's experience. But what's your experience with it then? Give me one example of what magic thing that you think is magic. Because I don't fucking know what you're talking about.
I know you don't.
He's new to
Because
the
you're
channel.
not telling me what you're talking about. It's like a bunch of circles.
You don't want to know.
Okay, then why am I asking you? What am I supposed to know?
Because you
How
already made up your mind.
I made up my fucking mind.
You
so
already said that magic is
tell me.
essentially
I made my
I'm
fucking
not
mind.
here to convince you. Go figure it out.
I'm supposed to go and figure it out by
Go look
myself.
at the
So I'm asking you so
go look
directly.
into the
So,
basics of magic. Then we'll come back and
oh,
we'll have
fuck
another
that.
chat.
I would never even waste my fucking time reading a
See?
goddamn book of bullshit.
Exactly.
I'm wasting my
You
time
won't
on
even
YouTube
waste your time
shit.
learning the
Like,
basic. And
why
you
do I
want
have to
me to
be?
spoon feed
It's
you?
basic bullshit to go read something. I don't need a book.
You
It's
don't need to read a whole lot
I don't need to read
at
nothing
all.
at all. Just people. I need to be around people who have spirits around them, and that's it. That's
Yeah,
magic.
and just believe
But magic is
everything that you think you believe.
Lazy.
Without any
Hold
way
on.
of actually verifying it.
Wait, time out. Hold on.
Yeah.
believing is required.
Fucking lazy. 7.
Yeah.
Lazy. Fuck, at least I got good friends that are fucking smart. Fuck. Like, surround yourself around people that are bright, like they're brilliant. You know, people that you know you can have a good time and have good conversations with. Learn to choose your battles. You know, I felt that force. I felt that energy. When he came in, I felt weird. Doc, you know, it's his show. It's his thing, you know? He needs to do his thing.
Yeah.
And
This is where it really starts to get hot.
yeah, here we go.
Or to do anything. I don't have to believe in shit for it to exist.
Oh, well, okay.
I never knew that things that I've seen existed. I didn't have to believe in them to see them.
How do you know they exist?
Through confirmation
Can
through
you
other people.
prove to yourself they exist?
Okay, when I was at the Plaza Center, this fucking bitch had brown hair, brown
Is there
eyes.
a way to
Anyway, there was
confirm
a
it?
spirit here. How the fuck do I know it existed? Because I asked the bitch. I was like, "Is your mom fucking dead? Does she have fair faucet blonde hair? And does she have blue eyes?" And she'll say A's mannequin, like nothing like you, because you got brown eyes, brown hair, and you're heavyweight. Like your mom has fucking blonde hair, fair faucet, feathered hair, blue eyes, and then she told me she was like Capricorn cuss motherfucking Aquarius. And how I knew that's fucking real is because I asked her, am I seeing this? Is this fucking real? Is your mom fucking dead? And she a Capricorn cuss Aquarius with blonde, feathered hair, blue eyes. So the girl said, yeah, you know something? She has passed away. She does look like that. She was born on January 20th, whatever that is. That means she's a Capricorn motherfucking cuss Aquarius. Hell fucking yeah. Bingo, bingo, bingo. That's why I know it fucking existed. That's the only way I can know if something I'm seeing is existing, because I can't just be telling people I'm hallucinating.
He gets too excited. You see how he built himself? Like his
Yeah.
shit don't stink. I
Yeah,
like how can
talking so fast, I can't even like hardly understand what they're saying.
yeah, it's just the energy you got. That's what was hitting me. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like because you said this person had like was Sarah Fawcett look or something. I mean, that's good if you're capable of certain gifts. It's good, but you don't go on other shows and try to like, oh, because I did this, I'm hella like the best. I'm like, really? Okay, let's keep watching.
I saw Jesus, blah, blah, blah. No, I have to tell you that I have a witness. I have confirmation that I've seen Jesus or felt Jesus and all this bullshit. I have confirmation that I've seen the remote viewing skill things, the atmosphere
People
around.
say they saw Jesus all the time. People say they saw the Mother Mary and
A Jesus through a
doesn't mean
butthole.
they did.
Who fucking cares? And
So
people
as
have
long
to.
as you're still going on what's going on in your brain and you don't have any actual real physical
My fucking evidence is confirmation that somebody like saying that I saw someone
that are changing the way that you perceive yourself.
I've seen a hermaphrodite in spirit, a hermaphrodite with blonde hair. She almost looked like that physical. And the way I know that exists is because I asked the guy, and I saw his sister through a fucking wind chime that she looked like freaking Michelle Pfeiffer, and her hair was long and straight, and she looked like Michelle Pfeiffer. And then sister time she came into my house when I was on the phone with him, and that she had poodle fucking cut hair. And then later on, like way later on, he showed me pictures of these fucking people that I've seen in spirit and visions, and that's confirmation that fucking exists. I can't just make shit that up, and they just lie to me and say that that's true, that's true, that's true. Well, I wanted to know for sure that they're not lying, and then get confirmation through like, wow, these spirits were actually really what I saw, and they're hermaphrodite. How could I know that this little girl boy thing?
I don't put myself through that extra shit. I just tell you what the fuck's in my mind and then just walk with it. You know, it's like
What's
a message
crazy
is
is
for you is gonna be for you, and trust me, I tell you it's for you. But it's
earlier
like,
earlier in the video they were complaining about bullies coming on their channel.
hmm.
And they came on and started trying to troll.
All right, let's finish listening to this mess.
Was a hermaphrodite walking around in my house because of him, because he has spirits around him. How would I? How could that? How does that not exist? If
what do you see then? But here's the
right
thing,
now,
though.
fucking nothing.
You
I'd
see
start
nothing.
with people.
I thought, well, why don't you see it?
The process is like telling someone to come. Can you fucking make babies? Why don't you make a fucking baby?
It's weird.
It kind of takes a process. You know what I mean? It's like trying to tell somebody to do surgery on somebody that you can do heart surgery. Well, it takes a little time to do it. You know.
Mm,
And what if you're not readable? I don't know. I'm just asking you
no, I guess
to tell me an example. Like all this fucking stories fast.
Maybe I'm not readable for a reason.
Maybe there's no fucking reason whatsoever. That's retarded. You're just blocking everything and every question. This interview cannot even. You're never gonna be. You're getting nowhere.
Interview. You're on my channel thinking you're something. You're lucky I haven't banned you yet. You're being completely disrespectful. When I sat and let you talk as much as you wanted, didn't
I know,
question
and I'm
one
just
thing
asking
you
you.
said, didn't question one thing you said, never belittled your beliefs in any way, shape, or form, and you want to sit here and be disrespectful? Get the fuck off my channel, parasite.
Okay, so you just
get the fuck
yell at me
off.
like this, like
Why?
but you're still not telling
Why,
me you're
Felicia.
Got energy.
You ain't know a fucking thing.
That got to Doc.
Not gonna disrespect me like that. I gave you 3 chances to be respectful.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Not once did I question anything you experienced, because you experienced it. I don't doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna sit here and try to talk your shit to me on my channel? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're gonna meet my goddess. Keep pushing me, bitch. There you go. Now you're fucking finished.
Sometimes you have to send people to the back. Just the way it is, man. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be there for this. Because I would have said they fucking deserve it.
And they were mentioning in the chat that like nobody really knows where this person came from.
No, I don't know where they came from. I think they came from your channel. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute.
Definitely didn't come from my channel.
No, I saw this person before. This was from the Realist's channel. I think this is one of the Realist's people. I think so. Something's telling me that. So
I guess I might as well ask, because I could be wrong.
Who the fuck do they think they are?
About
talk shit about Lilith and she'll come find your ass, you dumb bitch.
Laura here talking. I was like, thought she was here for real.
That's true. Remember, she said
fucking say she's not real again. I dare you.
This one Doc got mad.
Yeah,
is she in the chat?
She's gone. Or sorry. He's gone. Or I wouldn't be talking like this.
Lorelis McCoy. I think that guy came from that channel. Because I remember being on that channel one time and I saw that person.
Dude, I spent 30 fucking minutes and I was actually really intrigued. I said one thing they didn't like, and now all of a sudden they think they're fucking holier than thou. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I can't handle the Realistic channel. I like him. He's a cool dude. I just can't handle his people.
That just seems like it got really dualistic really fast. And that's why I try to
What
avoid.
did I say that was adversarial?
I think that she's just not as familiar with working with like demonic entities.
Um,
Okay. Yeah,
don't
and
know
I
how
never
these
once
people
disrespected her
get to him like
practice,
that.
her visions, her nothing, not one time.
It's just, I felt weird about this person in the chat room. Like,
I don't really know
I wouldn't
what
have brought this
they
person onto my show.
are
But
accomplished
it's like, no
there.
way. I didn't like the energy.
But
I just didn't suit me.
Yeah.
Fuck
My
that.
radar
this
went off
channel
the
is
second I heard him
definitely
start talking.
more so about embracing all sides of yourself,
That's not done.
and that's what I've seen so far. So
I'm a
if we're
doc.
gonna go against
Let's see how much.
the natural things of creation, dark or
Oh,
light
we
or
still got
whatever they may
time.
be, then
He need to pull
probably
his fucking head. He needs to pull his head out of his ass. Is what he needs to do.
30
I
minutes.
used to be like that too, where I was like, no, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. But when you really do talk to these things, there's no way you can call them evil. Like they will help you more than any angel ever did. I had demons helping me when
Yeah,
I had
not
nothing
really
else,
here.
and they
I
were the
know the
most
energy
benevolent
went
beings I
wacky
ever
on
met.
us. It
It
did go
wasn't
wacky.
even saying that it was evil that pissed me off. It was
But
the
I
fact that they're trying to tell me that my experiences aren't real while they can't fucking do anything. They can't read anything with me. Why? Because I'm not on your fucking level. That's why.
Mhm.
You're not on my level.
Doc is like too
Well, that's
advanced.
what I was trying to tell you is she's in a
And you
place.
never will be. He. That's
It's
not a she.
they are in a place where they're still learning that it's not like that the light all about
That's
the
the
truth.
part I was chuckling a little bit inside.
You could have taught her about it, but like I don't think it would have
All
helped.
the ones who claim to have so much fucking light are the last ones to have respect and compassion and acceptance for others. And yet they claim to be of the light. This is what I'm talking about. Got their fucking head so far up their ass they can't see their fucking. They don't know themselves from a hole in the ground.
Well,
I
so
tried really hard to be nice.
your own judgment calls. I mean, it's your
I
decision.
tried really hard to be nice. I did. Really hard.
I knew that was coming.
And anyone who can't see that, you can leave too. For real. Because I tried.
Do you want me to leave?
If you feel that way.
Feel what way?
If you don't see that I tried to be nice.
I was honestly kind of not even keeping up with
We see the
what you guys
fakery a
were
lot.
doing. Oh, but
like I was not trying to do that. Advanced, they didn't want the fucking basics.
I was trying to get onto the show.
They couldn't handle the basics.
He probably wasn't even looking at that point.
Let me see if I can bring it out here. Oh, here it is. I did right. I wrote a whole bunch of shit here. I'm burning to get on the show.
To have the nerve to come on someone else's channel and disrespect them. What the fuck is wrong with you? I would never do that to somebody. Never.
Girl, you missed it. To Vicky. I was like, girl, you missed it. Ooh. That's the real way you would have gotten it. But reading it from the message, it's funny. It's like it's not the same the way I would have said it. I come in with some sass. Oh my god, I love Vicky. She's so awesome. Let's see. I don't know the person who's trying to come into the show, so we gotta communicate in the chat room. So we gotta communicate with the chat room. We'll
Well, if
let you.
you want me to go, I can go. If you want to talk, I'm here. I don't
Yeah,
know what
go,
you want
you
me
can
to tell
go.
you right now.
I don't want you to tell me anything.
It's Doc's show.
Like, I just think it was a clash of misunderstandings.
It was disrespect.
I might do a
Period.
show. I'm triggered with high energy. I put.
You don't go on someone
And
else's channel after they give you 30 fucking minutes to talk and do your spiel, okay? And then disrespect them on their channel after multiple times given the chance to show respect. You don't do that.
All right.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
So what?
It's like going into someone's house and no. They're done.
At this time, I was setting up my show.
Demon.
I was setting up my show.
There you go.
Because I can do it through my phone. So I'm like going my phone,
so?
setting up the show.
Me.
Oh.
Doc is heated. That energy. He's gonna go. He has.
But people are so fucking docile and used to people stepping on them and disrespecting them. It appears that way. I'm being sarcastic.
He needs to meditate.
This is around the time I came back.
That's like
people have no fucking spine anymore.
And you know they be so curious, and then they just get so attacking mode. It's like attack mode. Like what the fuck's going on here? Like, I'm like bitch.
It started out so pretty well.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm just really disappointed and disgusted.
Yeah, it was weird. Like,
are you?
I still feel weird.
No, I'm not mad at you. You didn't do anything wrong.
It's 12 in the morning.
No.
And I'm supposed to be asleep, and I feel weird still from this. What happened?
Exactly.
I might smoke one more joint to really.
I didn't insult nobody.
Oh, it's
I haven't smoked
you,
anything today, and I need my joint. Vicky, my love. Hey, Vicky.
Lilith is literally sitting here like, are you serious? She's like, show me. I'm like thinking to myself, you don't want to know.
She
don't you want me to show you?
She was listening.
You know what Lewis telling me to show you right now?
See a lot of fire. Like very.
Yeah, I guess she was kind of
very protective.
Belittling you a lot.
He's protecting himself.
Sorry, I thought it was a she. He. Sorry.
It's a he, she. It's a he, she. We don't know, so he, she. I'm not trying to offend anybody anymore.
I don't talk to women like that.
Damn, Doc with the drop. That was the mic drop right there. I'm gonna go like this.
I think they them is kind of appropriate, which is kind of like how I was saying it, like, you know.
But
they,
she is
them,
not
whatever,
good.
Whatever they are, they them. I don't know.
I mean, I can't get wrong for he, she. It's
but
like
I'm not knocking them down for that. You know, they were absolutely disrespectful and in a way,
because I thought, okay, cool. Now there's someone else who can do this, you know, and we can all help each other out. No.
I'm good at picking people. That's the only thing. I'm like, if this was a competition, I pick out a lot of really good individuals. I mean, we're winning this competition.
Do you
Um,
remember yesterday when Yeehart was talking about that whole like kind of the
he's
victim
here.
mentality and
He's here. Talk
oh
to
yeah.
him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Remember when you were talking about like that victim mentality? That was like, and how it's all somewhere in the
That's when
DNA
I
or
thought
whatever it
I
was
had
that you were
found someone to do
saying,
energy
and
readings with.
that's how I
Me
felt like
too.
that person was
I mean, you do what you.
definitely
I
like
wouldn't trust him.
programmed into that whole victimness, and then they just are so defensive they can't even hear anything else that's happening, and
Yeah,
it
pretty much.
to me it's sad. I mean, there's no excuse for disrespect by any means, but
Especially the host of the show. Like that is just how many more minutes I have of this shit? Probably another 10 minutes, 15
Yeah, it's pretty
minutes.
close to the end.
and
All
poor
right.
And
Violet.
as
I
far as
mean,
I
I
can
love
tell,
Violet to death, and she was absolutely dumbfounded. I didn't get there until
Well,
about
I'm
now.
going to start doing it with
Girl, you
whoever
got
wants
that shit
to.
live in the
I need to
ears.
practice.
I got it 10 seconds later. And I'm
And I was
like,
picking up stuff
oh,
from her
I
that
was
was
here.
accurate
I was right here. I
for
was like this.
him,
I was like, what the fuck
but
did I just hear? And then it just went
didn't really
wild.
go
I was
anywhere
like,
because he wasn't listening to what I was trying to tell him about transmuting the demon. It just
they already made up their damn mind. That's why
he
I'm saying
wanted
I'm
to
not
just
going to
show
sit
you
and
pictures of
explain
it.
someone who's already made up their mind. They don't want
man, I would have never
answers.
brought them in the group.
If
I'm
they
very
actually
careful
wanted
who I
answers, I would
bring.
have gave them answers. They didn't want answers.
Cautious.
They wanted to run their mouth
The first time they name called, I would have
about
been
something they know nothing about.
outro.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
just
would have kicked them like immediately.
Right? Like,
yeah.
there's no need. It's
And
so.
you see,
I
like
would love a real energy
the
reading with him. Someone
confirmation,
who can go deep for
the
me. I've
like.
been like needing it, and I just don't know who the right person is.
Yeah.
Always gotta show confirmation here.
There you go. Get one more.
I support him. I've known Doc for so many years. Like
I don't know.
it's like so
I'm
like
too
he knows
demonic.
me. He knows what's my capability.
Not for me.
Like Doc could have told him real quick, yo, I know somebody that's like 20 times
I
stronger
know.
as you. And you're nowhere near him.
Anyone who knows me knows that.
And he would have said that about me, I would have been like, oh man,
You could give
that's
me
what's
an
up.
energy reading. I'll get you one sometime if you want.
So isn't this
And
the second time
Just trying
that
to get a hold of you. I have a
somebody
lot on my mind that I
who
want to
from
talk to
over
you
at the
about.
realist, like I missed all of the drama last time too,
oh,
but
the
didn't
realist
that
was
happen over
another
there?
thing. That was another thing that happened over there. That shit got crazy.
See, and there
And then
that's major red flags, guys. And I'll tell you what, and I'm not
uh-huh.
trying to talk mean about nobody or anything like that. I'm just my feeling and impression that like a month ago was the first time I had was seen or introduced or anything had any knowledge of the realist McCoy, and he was on Doc's channel and they were live.
Mm-hmm.
And I linked in, which was the first time that it was like one of the first times Doc had been live again for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I linked in and I was just kind of asking some questions, just wanting to get to know him, just kind of like I did with Yeehart in a way yesterday, right? And the way that he reacted to me, he became like very defensive and almost angry. And I like had to kind of apologize, like because I didn't mean for him to get upset with whatever made him upset, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
that was a clue right there for me
Mm-hmm.
that this was a cautionary kind of energy around this person.
I
And
put the
now
red
to hear that two times associated with this person, like there's been these attacks on Doc, that really, should, be caution to.
Well, I got a little history of the individual and mentioned a lot of things kind of like hoodish.
My
I like the
impression was some
show, but
people are on their
it is a
path in
very
different places, and I still think that
Talking
you know,
about
I've met a lot of
jail.
other people who were still in the whole kind of, you know, angry about, you know, their awareness, their consciousness coming into awareness about like what's really going on in the world, like the control that's really happening, and you know, all of that stuff. And there's sometimes a lot of anger behind coming to that realization, and that's just part of the whole. It's kind of like what is I'm looking for when you lose somebody when they die, the grieving process of what you thought was like your life, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh,
this is some doc.
I just got a lot going on. I was gonna end it earlier, but I saw that y'all seem to be getting somewhere, and so yeah, I yeah, I'm just disgusted, honestly.
What I wrote.
well, I was trying to tell
Like
her
I
about.
gave him the floor completely, and he just totally didn't give a fuck. No respect whatsoever. Zero.
There's some controversial topics that could be breached
Right.
here.
I don't deal with disrespect from anyone.
It's kind of what
I
I've been
was trying
thinking
to
about.
tell him like that demons, real true demons. Well, I don't even know if they're demons, but whatever they're called. If you work with
There
them,
are no demons.
if you make deals with these
That's
darkest
the inside joke.
parts of yourself, like the most chaotic places that you could travel within the human psyche and the collective and yourself and all of it combined, start making deals with those things. They'll give you what you want to an extent, but if you turn against them and start exposing them, they come to collect. So you should never actually have to make an actual deal. Like I've never had Lilith or Lucifer, none of
You
them have
don't.
ever asked me to make them a deal.
People do, but you don't have to.
But some beings have, some nameless beings, I don't even know who they are. And that's what I think you should be careful of.
People make pacts and all that, but it's more for the person than it is for the spirit. It's basically like, hold me accountable for this. I want to do this. I want to get off drugs. I want to stop eating sugar. I want to, become a millionaire. Whatever. And it's like, help me with this. And so basically, if you don't, adhere to your side of the bargain, they'll start to turn your world upside down. Not because they're evil and they hate you, but because that's what you said you wanted. And
Right. So if you
they
make a
see the
deal, be
potential.
prepared to know that it's written in a contract now, and it's something that you have to uphold. And
Well, don't fucking make a contract that you're not ready to uphold. I mean, you
well,
can
if
blame
it's
the spirit all you want, but you signed the contract. You said, I want help with this. So when you say, I want help with this, and then you decide, no, I don't want help with this, that's like spitting in their face.
that's what I'm saying. Is take it seriously because they don't like you when you waste their time or you disregard their lessons, which is why I stopped asking questions because their lessons were a little too intense for me. It's just not really my flavor of energy. But
Fuck that. I deal with it.
all the time, if I worked with big things like tricksters and stuff or whatever the hell, they would have really cool lessons, like intricate lessons that, like I could have, like they've learned a lot of things from their chaos. But at the end of the day, I can't trust them because deep down inside, they still have that trickster signature. And I used to work with them, and then I stopped liking working with them, and they started trying to play tricks on me in like all kinds of different ways. And the only way I was able to outsmart them is through the shit they actually taught me. So I used their own knowledge to teach them about tricks. And that was also the test, is they will test you and make you think they turned on you to see if you actually were listening to this. So it's like really intense. I'm not saying they're wrong, but like it's just a very intense learning. Sometimes like they play tricks and then later on you find out there was like a whole higher reason for it.
Yes. There always is. I assure you.
Sounds like Loki.
There always is.
So it just depends on what kind of lessons you're on. Whether,
Don't fuck with powers you're not ready for. Simple as that. Like you know, it's really that simple.
I
Don't screw with
guarantee you
forces you
that
don't understand.
I guarantee you that he will get a meeting from Lilith tonight. If he hasn't already.
I don't wish anything on anyone except maybe a wake up call. That would be fun. But
Well,
yeah,
Lilith is
don't
not.
fuck around, dude.
Lilith is not going to hurt anybody.
No.
She might show up.
Well, depends on the
Even being in your chat or on your channel, I feel her presence. So there's no way.
I mean, not with anything like that. It's too petty. No.
Depends on if she decides that it's worth it or not.
Lilith's far from petty. But to
I
say
wasn't
that she
saying she would be
won't
petty. I just said she might
no,
get
no.
a visit from her. It could be anything. Because she was drawn to your channel for some reason.
No, that's the thing. We've actually talked quite a few times in chat and shit. So I was actually happy. No, that's why I'm disgusted. Like, I'm pretty sure we talked about
you need to
giving
understand
each other
too.
readings. And all
He had
that.
hold on.
I'm pretty damn sure. That's
Bringing
why I was just like, are you serious?
Okay, it was on it. Hey Vicky, what's up? I hope you're here.
I just switched to my computer is all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't understand why there seems to, I mean, once random, twice is intentional. Like, why are they bringing, this drama towards Doc,
it happened in the past, and it's happening again now. There's a lot of young minds out there, curious, and they think because there has a couple of things happen to them that they're super gifted, and then when you hear their story, you're like, "What the fuck? You said you were gifted of?" Like, I don't know. It's more bullshit. Yeah, I can say the same for me. And I go, how am I going to prove it? Well, I have 432 shows on YouTube. So I would probably start with the very first one and then make your way up. Because it was fucking a lot of people. It was a lot of us. And we had fun times and good times.
some crazy times too. I mean,
oh, yes. Oh,
it's not like we all haven't, kind of traveled.
Oh, yeah.
On this journey that, sometimes can feel crazy or be crazy or run into crazy or,
Yeah.
And then there's people like Seven Serpents who, is the stability in the,
Yeah, we were stable, but I was like, is this the Jerry Springer show? I asked
and Rick, you're stable too. Like you don't go off into crazyville.
Y'all were talking about McCoy's chat, and I go on there like almost every time he goes live, but I know it's going to be an aggressive environment, so it's
yeah, I can't put
Why
myself
is
there.
that? I've never been over there, so why is it like that over there? Do you think? Because the subject matter, or I don't understand.
Who is this guy?
It's got a channel called The Realist McCoy. I mean, I like the stuff they talk about on there.
What is
it's his audience is very, I don't know. We're trying to be nice.
To just put it sum it up, I guess, is just cutting out all the bullshit and getting down to what do we actually have to do to fix things? Like what can we really do, not just talk about.
And
That's the gist of what
Okay.
the direction he tries to go into.
But so there's those, so they're in, like I thought, they're in that place of kind of, you know, anger and, you know,
unsettled
pissed
energy.
off, and so what are we going to do about it kind of place. And I've been there, you know, and
Listen,
all kinds of, I
listen.
organized like a whole bunch of people to, you know, contact the
I grew,
city government, you know.
I grew up. I grew up in the days of Wonder Woman. Okay, the old school Wonder Woman. When she goes into the phone booth and she comes out, she goes in super sexy, and then she comes out sexier. How the fuck? Like it was such a freaking good show, Wonder Woman. Um, this is back in the 70s and 80s, and I don't know. I got stuck in a time warp. I went time warping, and Linda Blair and her, not Linda Blair. What's her name? The one of
Linda
Superman,
Evans.
and there's something. Forgot her name.
Linda Evans was Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it was. It's the old school Wonder Woman. Um, you gotta watch it on YouTube. You can see it on YouTube, and you hear the song Wonder Woman. Dun, 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 Wonder Woman. I was like, oh shit. I was like, get that lasso. She's like,
Linda
true.
Carter.
Linda
Yeah,
Carter,
Linda
thank
Carter. There
you.
you go.
Yes,
Yeah,
there you go. Linda
that's the
Evans.
lasso of truth.
I went
The
to grade
lasso of
school with
truth.
her nephew.
You did.
I
Oh,
did.
her energy was coming up so strong. Like that's why I kept saying. I kept saying like Wonder Woman. I was like Wonder Woman. It's like I keep singing it because it's for a reason. Huh.
Yeah, I
So
used
they're
That's
to like
cool.
talking
that
over there
in
about all the
the.
great. Sorry, Seven. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I used to like that in the $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
Oh yes, the six
Steve
million dollar
Austin.
man. Yes, Steve Austin. Such a great show too. That you can watch it on YouTube, I believe.
Yeah,
What
I
was
had
the
the
detective
toy of
guy
that.
who always drank and smoked and played cards, and that was a funny one. Anyway.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That was my wrestler growing up. I actually liked him. I liked his personality. I liked the redneck, like cowboy redneck, always pissed off, and he's funny too. And nah, it's just a pretty cool individual. Really cool.
Who?
Good energy, whatever. He really had to evolve in order to become big in the business.
Who are you talking about?
Steve Austin. What's a wrestler? Stone Cold Steve Austin. Before he got into like wrestling, he did so many odd jobs too. It was just weird. So weird. He's a good wrestler. He's retired. Like he fucked up his neck. Or Owen Hart
I've
fucked up
never
his neck.
understood the entertainment behind like that whole wrestling thing. I don't.
It's like going to like circus, but here it's
Like
just
violence.
yeah, it's like violence, and the girls go crazy for the guys.
I don't
Like you
know.
hear them, you hear their little voices scream, and I'm like, "Are you for real?" And they
I
bring
used to
their little
watch it when I was a
posters.
kid, but I think around 15, 16, I lost interest in it.
I still watch it. I watch the pay per views.
Do
I
you?
mean, it's included with my Peacock. So,
How
I
about that
mean,
cage fighting stuff? Do you that like what do they call it?
I mean, I'm not a big. I mean, UFC is interesting. I just feel like they took away a lot from boxing. I mean, I know the mixed martial arts and stuff like that, but like, boxing needs that up and coming individuals too to shine, because it's just like every century you have to get new boxers to come in and fill up the gene pool. Oh, this is Mike Tyson's son. Oh shit, put him over here. He's gonna knock every fucking kid out.
But are we just perpetuating like the violence of gladiators and I mean it seems like nonsense to me. I don't know. I don't find it entertaining. I do find I have a bit of respect for boxing just because I
Me
can,
too.
but
Anything, pop music or anything like that. Over 10 years, probably.
I used to watch it late at night with my dad. I used to sneak out, like, just to watch the fight on HBO. Like, and it was the only reason why my dad would let me stay up late, because I had school the next day. So he was like, "All right, you can watch for a little bit," until he knocks him out. I was like, "Oh shit." Who's fighting? Is Mike Tyson against some? Man, I'm going to sleep early. And it had to depend on Tyson, man. Tyson knocked people out. That's a beast. I mean, if I was gonna send certain warriors and challengers and to save the earth, who would I send? Who would be my three that I'll send? I'd say for one, Mike Tyson. I have to send Mike Tyson because he'll bite their ears off, and then I will have to pick the third one.
because they bite their ears off.
Yeah, he'll mold their ears. He's like, he just eat their ears.
So he'll play dirty.
I'll get Brock Lesnar. I get the Beast, Brock Lesnar. He's a UFC heavyweight champion, former UFC heavyweight champion, former WWE champion, former WWE Universal champion. The big guy, the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Hell yes. That man is a ham hock redneck beast. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna send my Mount Rushmore of individuals. Yeah. I'm getting
And
so
Wonder
tired.
Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yes, the old Wonder Woman, not that new shit. The new shit's cute. I like the clothing and stuff. It's cute. I mean, they just need to give her better lines, um and I think the older Carter one, I think that's original, which could never be beat. I mean, the way the song and everything, dun, 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 Wonder Woman. It had like a song to it. It was like it sounded so good. Like you knew she was gonna kick ass. I was like, that's what's up. And she always did. She always it was a very good show. Probably watch it tonight before I go to sleep.
Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
new movie?
I've seen the new ones. It's okay. They're okay. It's just Disney is just a piece of shit. So a lot of the graphics are kind of shitty,
Mm.
and I could tell when I watch movies when I see a shit like incomplete. But that's what this writer strike is about. They want to make more money, but they're gonna provide more bullshit because that's not a good deal. because the shows and movies have been crap this past like what 3 years, easy.
I want to see the new Guardians of the Galaxy just because I really they're fun. They're entertaining. The music
Mhm.
is great. The
You can't
underlying
fuck up.
comedy is really fun. Like
Listen, you cannot fuck up 80s music. You cannot fuck up like you cannot do it. I don't think there's a way. Every single track, like the music, I've hear 'em on YouTube, and it's so freaking cool just to play it and listen to it. Such good music, but yeah, it's good.
Yeehart said he was falling asleep. I think I'm probably
Yeah,
right behind him. I'm getting pretty
yeah.
sleepy myself.
I think he's hinting at something that we're gonna be doing very shortly. We're going to sleep because I'm getting tired. I gotta strive in the morning. I gotta wake up at 6 in the morning. So bear with me on that. Um, yeah. So then we'll see if I can go live. If I can go live, I'll go live. Do a little live so you can see a couple of waterfalls and stuff like that. And then if I can't, I'll record it and then show it to you guys. I'll decide. I'll figure it out. It's gonna be amazing. So have a good night tonight.
right on.
7.
Yeah.
Good night, Seven.
Love seeing you guys here. Like you guys are amazing. And are you doing something, Vicky, this weekend?
Um,
Because I know you
I
mentioned something about camping, but it was
I
like,
was gonna try last weekend, but it was a holiday weekend and couldn't find a campsite.
how
So
about
I
this
think
weekend?
I'm I would love to go up to the mountains, but it's
Mm.
going to be really hot here this weekend,
You
and
here too, girl. We're supposed to be 93 or something like that. And
yeah,
it's humid as hell.
I know it's hot and humid, and I don't deal too well with hot and humid. So
I
I
bought some
definitely am
bug
going to be
spray.
planning something though as soon as it cools off a little bit.
Yeah, I bought some bug spray for the hanky for the hike, just because I know the mosquitoes like to bite, and
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have some Puerto Rican meat on the trail. Like what the fuck? And it has marijuana blood on it, so that's an extra high bonus for the
Mm.
fucking mosquito. Like nah,
Well, don't
I
put
thought small.
spray on your skin because that like is just poison. Get the
Mm-hmm.
try they have like these little bracelet things that
Mm-hmm.
have like the eucalyptus or echinacea or whatever that is, infused on them, and put a couple
Mm-hmm.
of those on your wrists, and that'll help a lot.
Right on.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the hike.
I'm so
Super.
jealous. I love going on hikes.
I know. I would have to bring you with me.
I know, I know.
You would have loved this, Vicky. Oh, you would have
Did you say
loved
you're going to like a waterfall too?
it. It has waterfalls in the trail on the trail.
So awesome.
Yes, and it rained like crazy tonight.
Oh, so they're gonna
So
be running good.
yes, it's gonna be
Right
running
on.
super strong. So that energy is gonna be so hyped. I'm hoping
Yes.
I could do a live show because when my energy gets hyped, technology starts acting up. So
Well, listen, Rick, make sure you take your shoes off at some point and really plant your feet in the ground.
hell yeah.
Make sure that you stop and touch the rocks
Oh
and the
yeah.
trees and really, really communicate and feel their energy.
Mm,
And then don't forget to look at the little things like the little tiny flower
hmm
that might be missed.
I'm gonna show everything. Wherever I see, I'm gonna try to see if I can go live and you guys can see it live. I just want it to be shown at a higher resolution so people can see it clear. Like I don't want it to be like, oh, it has to be like when they play it back, it'll see clear. Like I want it to be live clear.
Well, take video and take pictures and put a little make a little video with it like I do on my channel.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm doing some shorts, do like
Mhm.
30 seconds, 60 seconds videos of
Yeah.
waterfalls and so forth, and just keep posting that through the channel. I could probably do a show in the evening time when I get to the hotel because the hotel has Wi-Fi, so I could possibly do a show if I'm not too
Play
tired.
back
If
the
I'm tired,
video.
yeah, if I'm too tired, I'll just be uploading the video to YouTube, and then the next day we're going to Salem, so that's
Right
gonna be
on.
fun. And that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a very cool place to visit for sure.
I hope the
Have you ever
store
been
went
there before?
open. I've been there several times. It's like my home away from home.
Salem? Are we talking
Yeah.
like Salem where like they burned the witches and stuff?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes. That's like my second home. I go every year, like more than twice. Like I'm going 3 times this year.
Cool.
Actually, this is no the first time we went, and then she wasn't open. This is gonna be the third time I think we're gonna come over, and there's no way to check to see if she's open or not. There's no phone number. There's no way of communicating with the person.
Who is this
So
person?
it's a magical store.
Oh,
It's a yeah. It's real special. Like in
like
there.
a mystic store kind of
Yeah.
thing?
So
Right on.
like if it's meant for you to go in there, then it'll be open. So the
Yeah.
last time it wasn't meant for me.
Did you get a lot of the stuff that you have there on your desk from there?
From all
The mystic store?
different places,
Oh,
different gifts, and all of them are my personal like objects and so forth. They're my protectors. They protect the desk from bad energy.
yeah. Well, when you get like crazy people like you were on earlier with Doc, I'm
Oh,
telling you.
my girl, you
I could
missed it.
feel that too, and I don't like that
Girl, I
feeling.
don't like that feeling. And
Mm-mm.
the way the doc had to get to it, like get like that's not right. I'm just saying, if you go into a chat, ooh, yawning, that's good. If you're gonna go to someone else's channel, just be respectful of the host of the channel. Like he's the one putting the production together. You're a guest.
Mhm.
You were allowed to come in. We don't know you. Nobody knew you.
Yeah, I really, I don't know. I'm just, yeah, I think
Oh,
that definitely some cautionary red flags are kind of going off for me, and they were right from the jump. And I kind of get um, where folks who are in that space are coming from, but and I don't know like how to you almost have to just let that run its course because you really can't you know tell them like there is another side, there is another way, there is another it doesn't have to be a fight. Like, remember that video, that Ren video where he was talking at the end and he was talking about how you know there isn't the fight, it's just the balance. Remember
hmm.
that at the end?
Of rent,
That video Ren, Hi Ren,
rent.
that you played on your channel for
Mm.
me.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That kid
remember.
with the guitar who was like, fighting
Yeah,
his demons.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember now.
And at the end, he said, I learned a lot that there is no, that life's a pendulum. It swings from one end to the other, and whenever you're stuck in the extreme of one side or the other, you lose sight of the balance in the middle, that it's just an internal fight, that there is no winners and there's no losers. Mm-hmm.
It's just lost opportunities.
Yeah. Yep.
And I
Because
feel for
knowledge is
Doc.
power, right?
But Doc is, I'm not worried about Doc.
No, not
Because
there.
Doc was going to end up waking up at like 3 in the morning. And he's going to have a whole fucking ritual shit going on. And then he does it while I'm sleeping. So, like, you can use my energy while I'm asleep.
At least you guys are on the same timeline. Like
Yes.
I'm 3 hours. What is it? I'm 3 hours earlier, so
Yeah, you're still good. You're like 9:40.
yeah. All right. Well, you're yawning. I'm gonna let you go to bed, and I gotta
Oh,
head
yeah.
that direction too. And
Yeah, just stretch a little bit, stretch the neck, get ready
do a
for
little
bed.
yoga, a little nighttime yoga stretching before your big hike tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stretch before I go into bed,
Right on.
and I'm gonna stretch when I wake up too. I
I
got a
was at work
whole.
today and I missed Maggie. I couldn't come on, and
Oh, it was such a great show.
oh,
Oh, I love her backyard. I'm going to UK. I want to be in that backyard. It is so magical and so pretty. I love the dragon flag. Like the dragon, she has a sign of a dragonfly on the outside the man cave,
right
and it's
on.
so pretty. Oh, she's in the UK, so
You need to drop where I can send you that painting in the
I
chat.
do. I gotta do that. I got your
Yeah.
email. I got
Do
your
you
email.
have it? Okay.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
send it to your email.
Right on.
That's more like direct to you.
Right
So
on. I'll finish that up this weekend, and yeah.
that's what's up.
And I
I'll
gotta
put it.
finish doing that bathroom that I've been fixing, remodeling, painting, and all that. So we're getting closer. 2 more weekends and it'll be done.
So that's pretty well. That's good because it's like fall's coming. So I mean, you don't really get fall. You guys get like summer and maybe we'll deal with spring, but summer.
It'll be
Wait a
nice when
minute.
it cools down, because then I can do some more work out in the garden, and it'll be better
It's
to work in the house too. When it's humid, it just sucks. It
yeah,
doesn't matter if you
yeah.
have the AC on or not.
Yeah. It's December. It's summer. Like no. Yeah. It's like Miami. Miami, I was there for Christmas and I couldn't take it. I took a shower and literally like no more than less than 2 minutes, you're sweating.
Yep, I
And
can't
it's
stand it.
so humid.
Like, how can people
So
live there?
humid.
I don't understand.
So humid and then it's just like I'm like and it's so hot. And it's like I don't know. It's like being in a heated dome with the humidity, and then the girls' hairs are going crazy. It's like,
I
but
don't know about
Miami,
that. But then
Miami in
you
the
guys with the
'80s.
snow in the winter, like where it's so freaking
Uh,
cold it hurts your bones, and I'm so glad that I don't have to live with that.
yeah, that way I got to deal with in the winter time here now in Connecticut. But in Florida, nah, Florida, our Christmas, we were lucky if it was like if it was in the '70s. It doesn't really get cold in Miami. Like we'll get a cold front that come through. it'll drop the temperatures into the 30s or maybe 20s, or if we have a freak, front that could drop the temperatures to close to below, but that's very rare. And yeah,
It's just wild.
it's
I
not the
couldn't
same
imagine being in such coldness. Like,
here. It gets
I just don't
cold.
even know what that's like.
You come here in the winter. Come in the winter. You
I
can
want
like
to get
fuck.
back east one time so bad in the fall so I can see like all the fall colors changing. I want to drive
That's
across like the Blue Ridge Mountains
yeah.
and Appalachian, mountains there and just see all those fall colors because we just don't have it like that here.
I'm gonna see the drive over there. I think things are still green, but and we've been getting a lot of rain, so usually
It'll
that's like
happen
a
in
good.
October. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but we did get a lot of rain this year,
So what?
which
They won't change colors because of the rain?
yeah, well, it gets delayed and it won't be as like brilliant like looking.
Oh, oh,
It's it'll still change colors, but it won't be this like now if it was a drier season.
okay. Oh, well, that's
'Cause-
something good to know because, like, I don't want to plan a trip if, I'm not going to get the whole
oh,
9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you know because I'm going to the White Mountains. So we're in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
So
that's really far up there, huh?
yeah, it's up in the Northeast,
Hmm.
pretty up there. Good park, good trail. Like the path is really good. So
The
um
furthest I went was Virginia, the coast
yeah,
of Virginia, and then I went inland from there.
that's
So I
what's
went
up.
like from I went all the way down to um, when I drove out there a couple of years ago. I went down to Savannah, Georgia. Was as far south as I went, and then which was Savannah, Georgia was amazing, but it was humid there for sure. And then
That was
drove
a
all the
good
way up the
drive.
coast to Virginia, and then I drove across Virginia over to Appalachia Mountains.
Mm. Yeah, I went to those mountains. I went when I went to Tennessee, and I went to Dollywood. I did. I had a great time too. Dolly
Right
has some good
on.
music. I love Dolly. I was like, I went twice to the park. That's how much I love Dolly. And I had a great time.
Right
I
on.
was, oh, I would love to do it again, but I don't want to do the drive. That drive is a long drive. Um, a lot of aggressive drivers.
I was so lucky that I did that 10,000 miles when COVID was going on because nobody was on the road. And I
Yeah,
just did all these back roads and just could stop in the middle of the road and take pictures or whatever I wanted to do. It was so perfect.
huh. Didn't it feel weird?
Being out there on the road like that with nobody around.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a creepy ass movie. Like, what the fuck's going on?
No, it was like my dream trip. Okay, like the travel gods were totally with me the entire trip. Like the weather was perfect everywhere I went. The
Oh,
scenery was
nice,
beautiful everywhere I went. I mean, it just couldn't have been any more perfect. It was just incredible. A trip of a
nice,
lifetime for sure.
nice. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get through some of those, starting with tomorrow, and then figure out October because we're still trying to figure out October. So we're working on that. I
Going to
don't know
see Jack.
where. No, I don't think so. Not until they get settled.
Okay.
So when they get settled, they'll let me know.
Right on.
It's gonna take them some time. I want them to be like settled and everything. I don't want to go there where the energy is just all over the place.
Right, right. Yeah,
All
let
right,
them
no,
be
but
settled in so they can be the hostesses with the mostesses.
yeah, during the winter is
No, and
like
that's no
being
fun in the winter, right?
we'll make it our own fun. They're gonna get high as fuck, so we're gonna be eating at home anyways the first day, so they don't even have to worry.
Well, Doc supposedly is a great, great cook, so you can't go
Doc
wrong
is
with
cooking. He's gonna be cooking.
yeah,
It's like you're cooking a feast, my brother.
right on.
And I have to eat for everyone. I gotta take a bite, but for Paula, and she said she'll know if I did or not. I was like, trust me, I will record it, and I'm gonna say this one for Paula, and
That's
send it to
funny.
her. She's like, oh, thank you. I was like,
Do a
no
whole
problem.
cooking show while you're there. Like
I
that'd be
probably
fun.
will. I'll probably turn on the camera and be like, all right, here we are in the kitchen,
Chopping the onions, chopping the peppers.
doing his thing. Um, I don't know because we got Thanksgiving coming up,
Ooh, that would be awesome, right?
and yeah, that
Yeah.
weekend is Black Friday weekend,
Yeah.
and I want to go shopping,
When do you want to go?
and mm, they could come along with me.
Okay.
They could come along with me. We're shopping, Christmas shopping. We have to get a few things. It's just a few things. Not
On
going
the
crazy.
internet, not like actually go physically someplace and deal with all
Nah,
those people.
I like to deal with the people.
Do you? I don't know.
Yeah, they just look funny. And they're like, oh, I'm like, last week there was nobody here. And they had the same price.
I don't like crowds of people and I don't like to shop. So, yeah, no, I'm
I
out.
tend to go after electronics.
Of course,
And
that. Yeah.
yeah, I'm honing into the electronics.
Well, what do you do
And
now that Fry's closed and Bed Bath and Beyond closed?
that's wild.
Isn't that wild? They couldn't
That's so
even they
wild.
couldn't even like, internet like success that. That's crazy.
And the
That's you
fact,
know what that is? That's Amazon taking over like being the monopoly.
yeah, because they really got murdered on online orders. Um,
Well, how do you
it just
ship big stuff, without it costing a fortune? So
yeah, and it was pretty pricey. Some of the stuff was pricey in there, and it was all right. I had a funny feeling that it was going to go out of business, and sure enough, my visions came true on that. I had a vision about Boston Market going out of business up here, and sure enough, Boston Market went out of business
really.
just this week. Went out of business. I was like, damn. Okay,
Do you
so
think
I'm
there's gonna
seeing
be another shutdown? Are they gonna try and shut us down again?
they're gonna try to,
I don't think they're gonna be able to be too successful.
and they're gonna try to roll out another check.
Another check.
Uh,
Like a
Stimulus.
stimulus, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to start talking politics right now, so
Nah, because then you two get mad at me because I start seeing shit, and then they're like, "Oh, he's telling too much. Disrupt his channel."
Hmm.
Motherfuckers, fuck you, YouTube.
It just like makes me so angry. Like there's still like this whole mask thing that they try and push, and the studies, like the studies show they don't do nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
and so like I think to some degree for maybe like old elderly, and but really they just don't do anything. So
It's all
even
part
these
of the.
N1 whatever ones, they don't. So
We're all
instead of a
part of
war
the.
affecting a whole generation of humanity, it was a pandemic now that, they're all victimized by that. It's just yuck.
Yeah, what happened to all the firefighters and the nurses? And we'll never forget them when we clap.
I
It's
want to
like the
know what
same.
happened to all the dead people. Like, where did they all go?
I want to know where all the dead people from 9/11. I want to know where all the dead people from Maui fires. I want to know all the people that he stolen in the border, that they're using them for rituals and
Yep.
torturing them. Like
Yep.
I see dirty shit going on,
Yep.
and it's not good.
No, they're trying. They're really, really trying. But it's all crumbling down. You've got a whole generation of
Oof.
kids who grew up on the internet, and so they know what's up, and they're not feeding into the bullshit. And I think that's going to ultimately be the downfall of the system that's been in place for so long, because they're just not going to participate.
Right on.
Yeah.
I
And
think in
if
the
they
future,
don't participate, it crumbles.
I think in the future, I'm gonna do a show. Right, I'm gonna blindfold myself, and then I'm just gonna hear, and then just do a like an energy read, and just read out what I see.
Like a world energy read.
Yeah, I see like I don't know. I see myself having to be grounded to the ground.
That's why everybody should be doing that, but that's why you're going on that hike tomorrow.
Yeah,
Look, if they've been coming after like Doc the way that they have, okay, it's this whole circle again. Like it it we all need to just make sure that we're not gonna allow that influence to
yeah. I just people need to
get
be
to
more
the core.
cautious. They have to be cautious with the people they surround themselves with, and not be so quick to like fall in love. It's like take your time and study this person, feel the energy, feel the vibrations, feel the voice. You start picking up visions, and that's what I do. What I saw. I was like, this is not good, and I knew it was gonna be good. It wasn't gonna be that good. The show was great. It's just when he came on, that's when I felt like it changed, and everything happened the way it happened, and he's tried to sell himself, and not a good salesman at all. But yeah, I don't go parading my gifts. My gifts, yeah, I've done episodes on my gifts. Tired.
That'd be
That's what I'm
cool.
thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about that
All
bed.
right, well, I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you so much,
I'm
Vicky.
heading
You
that
know I
way too.
appreciate you. I'm gonna send you give me up to two, let me see, let me when I lay down.
No worries, right? No rush. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
So
because you should get Discord. I'm just saying for me, for my sake.
yeah.
Um it's good for communicating with us. Especially me because I answer like I'm super quick with it. And if you need to, talk to me about anything, you can always. That's where it's more private, because it's like you could do so much in front of this camera, but you got to remember there's eyes, a lot of eyes that are watching.
Don't I know it?
So that's why I do the private, which is the behind the scenes
I'll think
that,
about it.
that don't see the day of light.
Here, can you drop in the right now in the StreamYard chat like the I don't know what do you need to know like when you go to
No, I'll
Discord?
get for Discord. Let me see if I can
I don't
send.
know if you can if you want to email it to me whenever you get a chance, that'd be
Yeah,
cool. Like the
yeah.
link to go to Discord, how I find you guys or whatever. That way
Mhm.
I'll have it and I'll think about it.
Mine's is my show name. My mind over your matter.
Oh, okay.
uh,
Well that's easy
yeah,
enough.
yeah, all one word. All one word.
All right. I'll
And
think about it.
but I'll send you some information and stuff. It's free to use.
Right.
I that's why I get in touch with me and Maggie. We write through there.
So only the
We
people
could
who
be
are like
we could be
in you whoever you let into that space
yeah,
like is only are the only people who can like access
communicate.
it.
Yeah,
Well, that is a lot more. I don't know. I guess safe is the word if in
yeah.
my
It's
mind.
private. It's more private. Like if we do a room, just me, you, and um and Maggie, that's a private room. That's just us
I
three,
see.
and we
Okay.
could probably communicate with each other. It's pretty
Right,
cool. It's fun.
right on.
Yeah.
All right
Right
then.
now, Maggie's knocked out. You know
Right.
that she's like this.
And the countdown is on for you being knocked out. Don't forget to
Oh,
stretch.
I'm stretching down. I'm,
All
I'm
right.
getting ready for tomorrow. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Let's see. We'll see.
All right,
All
right
right,
on.
Vicky.
Good
Have a
night,
good night.
Rick. Bye now.
Bye. And for everyone else, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. Moon Tan, I saw you, Yeehart, and everyone else that had came through here. You guys are so special, so cool. I'm tired. I'm still smoke this joint though. The show don't end till I finish the joint. That's the rules. Trust me, I'm taking some big pulls now. And I'm not gonna be smoking over there because there's no smoking allowed in national parks. So that also includes marijuana. So I get high tonight. It'll last me a few days. I'm ready lit. It feels so good to smoke. And then having the energy of doing something so special, so fun. I'm living my life. You gotta live your life to the fullest and don't let things hold you down. You know? There's always something that's gonna try to hold you down. Not me. I'd be like, excuse me, I'm going around you. I was like, I ain't got time for this shit. I got a life to live. I'm good what I do, but I like to live my life too. I think that's too. I think I'm gonna find Maggie's cards tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Sunday. And I'm gonna see if she picks it out. It's like I'll be around it, and then she'll be watching, and then she could pick them out. Because she has a lot of decks. She has more than me. Yeah, she trumps me. She trumps me with mine. Like she leave me to shame. And she's so beautiful. Because if you missed my last show, she was on my last show. Maggie. Love her personality. She's part of the old, like the oldie goldies. She's part of the Golden Girls of of my channel. You know, we have Paula. She's an oldie goldie. We have so many different oldie goldies on my channel, and they're pretty cool. Seven's an oldie goldie. Doctor Illusions is an oldie goldie. That's an old bitch. That's one old bitch. He's such good energy. I like making him laugh. He was just so heated, man. I knew too. That's why I wanted to go on there and try to calm him down. I wanted to calm him down, but it is what it is. Couple of more puffs and we're done. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Those who are rewatching, you guys are awesome. Hit the like button. Don't forget. It's my mind over your matter. Have a good day, a good morning, and a good night. I'm surely gonna have a good night. Especially with this right here. This was Northern Lights. That's it. That's the puff. That's the end of the show. So catch you on the flip side. Make sure to have a lookout for around 1 o'clock. If I do a live show, you'll see where I'm at. So it's all good. See you tomorrow. Peace.